That's you, sir. Can you unmute for me, please?
Hello.
Hi, how you doing this morning?
Good. How about yourself?
Oh, I'm doing great. You're going to be required to appear in person in 187 District Court. I don't know why you think you can lay down in bed because there's no bedrooms in the courthouse. That's okay. I'll see you at 300 De La Rosa. It's located downtown. It's on the 4th floor, 187 District Court. What's your name?
I called down there and the guy had told me, the clerk, he had told me I had to be on Zoom.
Yeah, did he tell you had to be on Zoom laying in bed? I think not.
No, I know. I was putting my shoe. I put my shoe on. I'm sorry about that.
That's okay. You know what? Apology accepted. I'll see you in the 187 District Court. It's located at 300 De La Rosa in Bexar County.
Yes, ma'am. I know. I was calling them earlier because I don't know who my lawyer was, and I have a CPS meeting with my kids because they got removed.
Okay, what is your name again, sir?
Jose Garcia.
All right, Jose Garcia, I want you to listen to me very carefully, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
And if there's something that I say to you that you don't understand, let me know, all right?
Yes, ma'am.
You are not allowed to lay in bed if you're in court. You are in court. And what I said at the beginning of this docket, anything that you could not do if you're in the courtroom, you can't do on this Zoom screen. So last time I checked, and I'm looking at the courtroom right now, there are no beds in the courtroom. So you can't be on Zoom laying in bed. So you are to appear in the 187 District Court, get thee to the courthouse. It's 300 De La Rosa, 187 District Court, 4th floor. If you do not appear in person, a warrant may be issued for your arrest. Do you understand?
Yes.
All right, thank you.
How do I do it with my CPS meeting?
That is not my concern. Those are things you should have thought of because this is not CPS court. Those are things you should have thought of when you appeared in your bed on Zoom in a courtroom. Zoom is a privilege. Zoom is not a right. It's a privilege.
I'll put my shoe on though. I just got.
No, you were not. No, you were not. Because no one lays down against their headboard to put shoes on. And I'm not having this conversation with you. It's Monday. It's a great day. See you in the courtroom. You can choose to appear in the 187 District Court or not. If you don't appear, a warrant may be issued for your arrest.
3 days later.
All right, after reviewing state's exhibits 1 and attachments, the court will find there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty. However, the court will defer finding of guilt as you've applied for deferred adjudication. Are you proceeding with sentencing?
Yes, Your Honor.
Anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
One thing that wasn't included in the plea bargain that I want to make sure gets on the record, we intended this would take care of 2 cases, one of which was filed in error.
All right, is that NIDMAG number 647566?
That is the first one, Judge. The second one is going to be 2021 CR 4509.
All right, just one moment.
I just want to make sure that makes, and everything else, Judge, we asked you just follow the plea bargain.
And Judge, that's correct. That case should already be dismissed.
All right.
It's still showing in the system at Plano. And the last thing, Judge, my client is appointed, so we'd ask for the lowest court costs and fees that the court can adjust for those.
All right, where are you employed, Mr. Medellin?
I'm unemployed, ma'am. I've been unemployed for the past 2 years.
Why?
My license has been on hold. I'm an electrician. My license has been on hold from the Attorney General.
For child support?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, so then you're not paying your child support and you're not working. Why don't you do something else?
Well, it's hard for me to go from, I was making $34 an hour to go to just do something. I mean,
do you love your children?
I love them dearly.
Your children need to eat. So there is no pride that should stand in the way. So whether you're going from $34 to $5 an hour, your children need to eat. So right now, if your children were solely dependent on you for food, they're starving. So your license has been suspended because you're not paying your child support and you're not working because you don't want to make less than $34 an hour. You're in a quandary.
It's hard for me to get. Everybody tells me I'm overqualified. And
no, McDonald's and everybody is hiring. So how are you eating?
I've been suffering. I've been homeless.
No, how are you eating? You're not, 10 pounds. What have you been eating?
I was a lot heavier than this, and I barely started staying my sister's in.
No, but what are you eating? Are you eating daily?
Not on a daily. I don't eat 3 meals a day, I know I don't, Your Honor.
How many meals a day do you eat?
Maybe 2.
All right, so if your children were solely dependent on you, you know how many meals they're eating? None. So how are you surviving if you don't have a job?
Do what I can. I bum off of other people, Your Honor.
No, you're gonna get a job.
I'm trying to.
And let me just tell you, McDonald's is hiring, and McDonald's is not gonna say, we don't want you working fries because you're overqualified. They're gonna accept you. Burger King is hiring. When you have children and you're depending, and other people are depending on you, you need to knock your pride aside because your children need to eat.
I understand, Your Honor, but I have literally been told that I'm overqualified.
Have you tried McDonald's?
I haven't tried McDonald's.
There
but
you
I've
go.
tried
So
other places
McDonald's
just
has
like
not told you you're overqualified. You need to get a job. You have children to support. How many children do you have?
2.
All right, so they need to eat and they need clothes for school. You understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
And you're not providing that for them. And you and I know the reason why your license is suspended is because you haven't paid child support. So when you were making $34 an hour, you were not paying your child support.
I was paying child support. It's just that when I got hired full time I went from a temp agency to a full time, and it was a company out of Colorado that was not sending the payments for my child support. And when I was there to finish the job, that was a job I was doing. I was running a job out in Bernie.
Well, you know what that means? That means that you haven't been in contact with your children, because if you were in contact with your children, the mother of your children would tell you, I haven't been receiving child support. So all of this is back on you. So again, we're back to the point is you need to knock your pride aside. Other than stealing checks, you need to knock your pride aside and get a job. You can get 2 or 3 jobs: McDonald's, Burger King, Whataburger, Sonic, Five Guys. I'm sure all of these places are looking for people to work, but they're not going to pay you $34 an hour. If it were just you, you can go live off the land, but it's children, and children cannot support themselves. We have child labor laws. So knock your pride aside, pay off your child support, and maybe the AGs will lift the suspension on your license.
Well, there was an agreement, and I did, meet up the requirements, and they never lifted off my.
Here's the thing.
The license.
You are not working. Your children would not be eating because you're not sending any money for them. So you're going to get a job while you're on this probation. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
$1,500 fine, probated, proof of employment within 30 days. That's going to be full-time employment. And for the court full-time employment, you need to work at least 8 hours a day. So if you need to get 2 part-time jobs to do that, that's what you need to do. There's to be no employment as a home health care provider or with minors. Restitution, if any, to Jack Kelly. Cats 1 and 2. Cats 1 and 2 is to tell you not to take what doesn't belong to you. I really just gave you that course. If it doesn't belong to you, don't take it.
Of course.
But they're going to give you an extensive course. I don't know what the extensive course is, but it's more than what I've just told you. Not taking what doesn't belong to you is something that you should have learned in elementary school. All right, there's going to be regular Zoom reporting or in person. And if you report in Zoom to probation inappropriately, your Zoom privileges will be revoked permanently for probation. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
If you're drug tested today, what are the results going to be? What do you mean it should be?
I am clean.
All right, we're going to do a UA today. Thereafter, if he's negative, then it will be random UAs monthly.
Oh, Your Honor.
Yes.
I will be dirty today, to be honest with you.
Well, I mean, whenever people say to be in all honesty or to be honest with you, then what's coming maybe is not honesty. So now you're going to be honest with me. What are you going to be positive for?
Marijuana and meth.
All right. So here's the thing. I understand that sometimes people give you free marijuana, but they don't give you free meth. So again, you're before me. You have children. You're not supporting. You don't have employment. Who knows how they're eating and surviving, but you can have marijuana and meth. So Ms. Reyes, it's instead of the UA today, we're going to do regular Zoom reporting in person. We're going to do the UA hotline, intensive outpatient treatment with probation, field visits, 2 times per month, random, 120 hours of community service restitution. 40 of those hours will be waived if you provide proof of the COVID vaccination, parenting classes, And the remaining hours of the community service will be waived if he completes the parenting classes. You must complete parenting classes either way. Do you understand? There should be no unsupervised contact with minors. CPS compliance if applicable. Rebecca, is there anything else that he needs?
Judge, did you announce the TIC numbers and the no contact?
Thank you. TIC night mag number 647566. And what is the number that was indicted, Mr. Froelich?
He said 2021 CR 4509. That's what he mentioned earlier.
All right, and then take into consideration 2021 CR 4509. Mr. Medellin, we're in the middle of here and I see you. Is there anything else that you need, Mr. Medellin, from this court in order to be successful?
No.
Sorry?
Is there a way I can get my license?
I'm not in charge of your license. You're in charge of it. If you pay your child support and not be behind and allow your children to eat and depend on you because you brought the children in the world, guess what? When you have children, you can't just have children and leave them at Travis Park and say, go forth and live your life. You're supposed to support them. So if there's a AG's order, you know what that tells me? That tells me that the taxpayers have been paying for your child, either through Medicare or Medicaid. And guess what? When that happens, they want to know who the parents are. And then it comes back to you and you haven't been paying your child support. So as soon as you catch up on your child support, then they will probably lift the suspension on your license. So knock your pride aside, go work at Burger King, Whataburger, wherever it may be, and support your children. And that needs to be addressed in civil side. This is criminal side. I'm just dealing with the fact that you forged Mr. Kelly's check, who probably now has to change all of his checks. Showing you what's entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendants' Rights to Appeal. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it? And did you electronically sign it?
Yes, I did, Your Honor.
Because this is a plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waive your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Do you understand?
That's right.
And you're going to have to stop using meth, using marijuana, and get a job and support your two children and be a father that they can look up to.
I am, Your Honor.
All right, make it happen. All right, if you're waiting in the courtroom, probation is going to go over conditions with you. Mr. Sherman?